Well, good Saturday evening to you, everybody. It is just a great evening. Some isolated showers inland. You can see that on the Safe Touch security radar right now. We've had these off and on inland showers and even a couple thunderstorms throughout the afternoon, but I want to show you somewhere where it's not raining, and that's down on River Street. We've got something pretty cool, and that is this super yacht that is out in the Savannah River right now. I'm going to read off some facts about this thing. $150 million to build, and it's got a full-size tennis court on it, also 320 feet, 21 feet long, and it's just, this thing's crazy. It took 3 years to build. So there's a look at it. There's a bigger ship coming by, but if you look in front of the Westin, you can see that one. Again, a full-size tennis court. That is just crazy. Picture on my Twitter, Andrew Gordon WX, and on my Facebook page. You can check that out. But coming back to the radar, take you on a bit of a radar tour here for the evening. Mostly dry, but if you look at 16, we do have a few showers in the area, so going to go ahead and take a peek at those right now. Nothing that's really going to ruin your evening at this point. Some rain over by Swainsboro, off to the west of there, and these have kind of been almost stationary over the past couple of hours, so it's either you got a good bit of rain or you didn't get anything. That's just kind of how it's been going today. And also, we've seen some rain-cooled air because of that. So 79 degrees in Statesboro, down the road in Claxton. Also got some rain at 83 on the coast right now in the 70s, but a few areas did make it in the lower 90s again today, including Jessup, Waycross, Hinesville as well. All made it in anywhere from 90 to 93, not as warm as yesterday when even Savannah hit 95 degrees. So the good news is, I'm kind of teasing into next week's forecast, but the widespread 90 is really not in the next 7-day forecast. There's a big reason for that. But first, the all-important Mother's Day forecast is definitely, it takes precedent right now because moms, we care about you. It's important. It's your day, and it looks like it's going to be a great one. So here's your Mother's Day forecast. Maybe you're going to service in the morning, catching some brunch. Already at 10 o'clock, it will be in the lower 80s. Partly cloudy, rain chance really not going to be a big threat for us on our Mother's Day whatsoever throughout the day. But if you are going to maybe grill out in the afternoon, husbands, take note. That's something that the wives probably would like. Then it's going to be great weather for you guys, especially just really everywhere, not even especially somewhere, everywhere. It's going to be a nice day. More so inland, same areas today where we saw those isolated showers in the afternoon, about a 10 to 20% chance, so even less of a chance than what we had today for tomorrow's rain. And really, Mother Nature is cooperating with us for this Mother's Day forecast because after this, it really kind of turns damp and a little bit more wet across the area. So before I get to that, I want to show you your forecast for along the beaches for tomorrow. So what's better than the beach and Mother's Day? Treated to a nice day. Temperatures along the coast going to be just a little bit cooler, but still a little bit warmer than what it was, say, last weekend. Lower 80s versus upper 70s, and those rain chances pretty minimal at about 10%. So that's all the way from Jekyll Island up to Hilton Head is going to be one of the warmer spots in the mid 80s. And then even when you're driving to Hilton Head, you'll notice that the temperature is actually going down, kind of being moderated by the ocean a little bit, because yesterday it was 95 in Savannah and about almost 10 degrees cooler over in Hilton Head just because of the water. Same with Tybee, so that's kind of just interesting. We know by now that the ocean has a big factor in how the weather is. So actually, Mother's Day looking great. If you're starting out this evening wondering if we're going to have a big stretch of warm temperatures again the coming days, not so much. Probably going to see 80s sticking around here, especially for the middle of the week here. So that's going to be really it's just a couple degrees above average still. But the good news is that we're getting some much needed rainfall. So that takes you right into our future radar here, first alert future radar. And this is Monday morning. And it looks like most of that moisture is still going to be to our south in the Atlantic, in Florida, but watch what happens over the next couple of days. I'm going to try to take this step by step here. We're going to see increasing moisture throughout the day on Monday. Looks like in the afternoon, that's when those showers are going to start coming in for our southern communities and then work its way off to the north. So let's take this time by, or hour by hour rather, and notice how those showers become more numerous as we go late Monday into Tuesday morning. Now this is just one run of one computer model, thinking that we could have some heavier rain on Tuesday morning. And yeah, it's completely in the realm of possibility. But what I want to show you as well is that it's not just one day that we could get these showers. Looking into Tuesday afternoon, into the evening, still some showers around. But then even going into the future, into Wednesday, we could have more widespread rain showers and some isolated thunderstorms. So the good news with all of this is just that we're not really thinking of severe weather being a threat at this point, which of course always good news. We want that rain for the ground, but we don't want severe weather. But we are going to see these rain chances peak close to the middle of the week, and depending on how things play out in the next few days, we're either going to see them go up or down for the end of the week going into the weekend, because early indications for next weekend show that there is a good bit of moisture still around the area, so we could have those afternoon showers and thunderstorms. This is kind of a summertime pattern that we're getting in May. So nothing that's like atypical, out of the ordinary, but it's nonetheless some rain chances coming our way. And models seem to agree on, say, between Monday and Wednesday, a good bit of the area could get at least an inch of rainfall. So that's a little bit of a dent in the drought, but we really need a lot more than that to play catch up, just not all at once. But again, really not thinking of any major threats with this, which is great news. So you guys are watching on Twitter. Hope you guys are having a great night. Just comment with where you're watching from and your Mother's Day plans. I'd love to know them. For those of you that joined in maybe just a little bit late, I'm going to go ahead and show that Mother's Day planner once again because it's looking great, so it's worth looking at least another time here. And in the morning, a bit warm. The breeze, not so bad, not too windy. In the afternoon, upper 80s, similar to where we were today, maybe just a scotch cooler, so not quite as warm, but still above average. And those showers 10 to 20% inland. And now what we look at after Mother's Day, we turn our attention to the rain, which is what I just showed you on that future radar. And just know that it could change just a bit, but we are very confident in that we're going to have much better rain chances next week than what we've had. It's kind of hard to have anything worse than nothing, and a lot of us have just been missing out on that rainfall. So Mother's Day, the warmest out of the next few days, and the rain's going to hold those temperatures down just a little bit in the afternoon. But that being said, if you do miss out on those showers, your high is probably going to be just a little bit warmer than what you see here. Then the extended forecast here going in through the next week or so, just seeing those temperatures kind of going in the same little range there with the mid-80s, and the showers peaking midweek. For those of you just joining, I'm just giving a little bit of a recap. It's actually a good thing, a blessing even, that Sunday is Mother's Day tomorrow, because that looks like it could be potentially the driest out of the next handful of days. So that's good news if you guys are going outside. Even if you're just driving on the roads, running errands, it's a little nicer to do that when it's dry out versus when you've got to deal with some of these rain showers. Now, I know it can be deceiving because you see these rain icons for every single day. It's not going to be raining the entire day. You might not get rain every single day of this, but on average, if you look at the coverage area, a good bit of rain coverage, at least at this point, looking good for us over the next week. So, of course, you want to download the WTOC weather app. I've got a video in there. That's always a good thing to have, especially as we go into hurricane season, which starts on June 1st. We're going to be at the Lowe's and Pooler between 3:30 and 7. A bunch of fun folks out there getting ready for hurricane season, so come join us. I would love to meet you. But until then, I'm just going to leave you with a look at the 7-day forecast because it's looking good. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a tweet, Andrew Gorton WX, or on my Facebook page as well. And I hope you guys just relax and have a great rest of your Saturday evening because it's definitely a nice one.